We now return to Let's Play Anno 1800. Okay, so we left off, we needed to expand our potato fields. It doesn't actually look like it can expand that much. Okay, it's not as much as I thought it was going to be. Still enough. Okay. Can we... Okay. Well, okay. So we're gonna have to experiment just a little bit here. It is very noisy right now. Let me move some of you out here.
I love internet.
And then we're gonna have to go like there. And you can connect up there and pull out to, I guess, there. No, you got a couple more in you. Okay. Well, I mean, it's not pretty, but it'll work. Alright, so now our potato fields should be enough to sustain whatever it is that I was working on last time. I honestly kind of forget. It was a long time ago. Oh, yes. I was looking at last video to keep that in mind. We need to go back to Old World, maybe? I had a quest. Yeah, this one. Okay. Approach the ship. Did we have people? We did.
New orders, Admiral.
Okay, well, we at least have those. So you will come over here, and this has become quite the city.
I built that
And he's
with
got a
my own hands.
bank, you say.
In
Oh,
a
and
way.
this is the palace? Nope, that's a museum. Okay, so it looks like the museum basically works the same way that a zoo does, and interestingly enough,
Yes, I bumped into her.
it actually looks like you don't need a whole lot of walkway for the zoo either. The zoo can be quite compact. Now, we see here that he's using hedges to fence in. Actually, no, it's the pathway that has hedge on it. Okay. I mean, that might be a thing. Might be an option. Let's go back to... well, I
Your
guess
harbor is under attack.
gonna get him. Close. Where is this? Barrelstown. I wonder who used to live here. Just as a matter of spite
An explosion in one of your factories.
and immediate karma.
An explosion in one of your factories.
Okay. So we need to ensure that we are going to have some coverage out here. Where was this other one? Oh, this one. Okay, well, that one is doomed as well.
Maybe 3 or bushes. I wouldn't like to.
I rather forgot that this was a thing. My bad. Now I wonder, since this has... Okay. Well, I mean, just, you know, for the look of the thing, I could bump that road out and sort of
An
rearrange.
explosion in
Holy
one of your factories.
Cripes. How many of these damn things need to blow up?
Watch your fingers, lad.
Do you have people yet? Come on now. So, speaking of, let's think about this for a moment, because I've got one. Oh, no, I got 2. Okay. I don't have any over here. Well, okay, that's probably not going to blow up. These ones, on the other hand, probably have a pretty decent chance of blowing up. In fact, well, I don't know. I mean, would brick factories blow up? I understand the schnapps stuff just because it is under pressure. Tell you what, put one right outside the factory walls. How's that? Okay. Now, so I was kind of curious about this thing. Was it this one? This one. How does one explore this? I think I'm going to bring my trawler over here.
Orders.
Salvager, whatever. And we're gonna come over here and see if this triggers something when I come and look at it.
Bring her around.
Oh, we've uncovered yet another dive spot, it appears. We do have shipwrecks and all. See, there was also this castle.
It was Father's greatest regret that he was never able to hold the scepter. I'm sure that insecurity about his position made him cling to power all the more perfervidly.
The fire left ruins behind.
Oh, they managed to put that one out before it burned down. That's good. That's good. Yeah, so shall we just
I love the smell of dew.
If you do not fulfill our alliance, I fear it will be a humiliation.
You are now at war with her enemy. I mean, we kind of were anyway,
Think you
right?
can harm what's already dead.
I mean, exactly.
It is
Like,
right to oppose the
were we-
dishonest.
were we not already in that situation?
Good. I hate those spooky, scary pirates.
What likes that you do? Okay, great. Get. I'm trying to.
Ceasefire has ended.
Very unlikely chance. How about we?
The legend of Wibblesock lives on.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, you know, my ships need practice anyway, right? Again? What? You know, I was really just trying to move that out, but I mean, that's a spot we can use later. Anyway, we don't really need to worry about that. What I need to worry about is just maintaining. Oh, we should probably actually go over here so I can finish this quest.
Aye.
Come on, what if there's more?
Yes, yes. Let's go. Let's actually go together and get ourselves, well, not passive defense. We don't want to do passive defense.
Fleet commencing escort.
So hopefully they will be armed well enough. They don't have any items in them. Given that we're back here, I should probably stock up on that, seeing as how I think I have a few. Some really good ones, actually. Really good ones that I probably need to come back to. Well, we do. Okay, so we have... Well, that's one thing. Maybe I should put that on one of my trade ships. I don't even know anymore at this point, actually.
Not even dead.
Should
Okay.
I fear for pirates?
Well, apparently so, because you're running away. These are just cargo ships. They're not even monitors. I mean, you could maybe come back and escort them, and I'm sure you could defeat them. I'm sure you need to worry about them. I, on the other hand, well, I mean, we can get the swamp rat here. Looks like we're about to.
Stations.
Looks like we're about to do so. Regardless, is that an ambusher? No. I don't know why she is outside of the conflicts.
The Emporium Exotique doesn't open its doors to just anyone, you know.
Provides needs of fish and food.
A trade deal with me is your big moment.
Trading rights. We don't have that, right? For 50 grand? Man, that's a lot, but I want them
This
anyway.
is a right old coat for
I just
you.
kind of was hoping he would want them with me to the point where he would pay for them, and this is
I was
Wibblestock.
wondering.
Wibblestons. Who's you?
I.
Have I got...
Ships don't
Oh,
really
that's
interest.
not mine. That's not mine. Alright. Every time we talk to these people, I get something else I don't want.
Positive reinforcement is crucial for optimal conditioning. Perhaps there is a way to put theory into practice.
I'm not sure what we're talking about.
You reach the limits of the possible.
Trade union productivity affecting animal farms. Okie doke. Alright, well, have we outstripped them? I find that a little bit funny. My goodness, okay, Grand Central here. Yeah.
Just say the word.
So, alright, let's have you grab this stuff and then come back. Wait until the harbor is available. Where are you guys?
New orders.
How about you get in front of the escort so that the escort stops being a nuisance?
Falcon commencing escort.
Stop being a nincompoop. Okay, come over here, please. Where is... Alright. Easiest escort ever. Alrighty, then you pick up all of those. One of these can be on a ship, correct? There we go. Which now allows me to come over here.
Take the rudder.
Kind of dangerous trying to do this unescorted. No.
I.
We decided we'd had enough, I guess.
Ship under attack.
Okay.
Fleet commencing escort.
Please continue on. I'd rather not get stuck up with these two.
Where's your magic touch?
Why are you parked outside my... You're parked outside my settlement, and I'm not really sure I like
How
it.
would you like it if I kept you?
Okay, so maybe this is the guy we have to go back to once this quest is completed. Maybe that's what that's about. We're about to get tangled again because of the very poor pathfinding of this game. So, the AI building algorithm... What is this?
I sit among familiar willow
The townhouse.
as I pluck the goujeng in yearning.
That sounds very risque. The AI building algorithm really does build kind of in sections, doesn't it? And especially when it does this, it does a weird... I don't even know what that's about. Fleet strength-wise, I feel like I'm probably falling behind. But that's okay. Fleets are incredibly expensive, and we're making bank right now. Of course, it's all good fun and games until the AI fills in its islands, and then... Well, then I don't know. I don't know if the AI will then start trying to expand, or... what it might do with the less aggressive is it might start buying stock in my islands. In which case I would not be happy. Okay, we need to speed this up. I need to get this out of here so I can go back to what I was doing. Really weird.
Never knew that was there until now.
You got 2 hospitals, a variety theater. It's got to be trading. I mean, that's the only way this could be possibly doing it is by trading in order to support this kind of level. you really ought to have some escorts here, and then you can complete your war with the pirates.
Ship under attack.
Request a peace treaty. Almost certain. Okay.
My people will be glad to hear it.
Okay,
Are you
exactly.
the cause of endless sorrow?
It's like that. Give me that again.
Wow, you learn quick. Amazing.
Now, did that knock him down? No.
We're in love.
But it really
Like
wouldn't have made me surprised in the least.
Fleet ready?
Tell me that's the end of the road. That's it. They've agreed to a ceasefire. Great.
I'd rather thank you than spank you.
And just like that, money and reputation. Okay, awesome. Yeah, do we need an escort? Tell you what, we'll do
Fleet on the move.
one of each. Because I feel like
Unfurl the sail.
the minute I send that off on its own, we're gonna have some problems.
Happy as a pig in muck.
Speaking of problems, good. This island is entirely self-sufficient. Is the island profitable? It is. Excellent. Okay, so whilst these guys are making their way back and all that, let's head back to Cape Trelawney. And where are we at?
You're asking for the cutlass.
Okay. Can you go away?
Spare a thought for us?
Delivery quests. We're gonna need sewing machines.
I'm happy as a sandboy. Will you build us another castle?
8. Okay. That is doable.
We're in the presence of a virtuoso.
A mate? 100% self-repair? I'll take it. Why not? Yeah,
No
so
one turns down Wibblesop. Not recently.
I'm gonna have to, buddy. I don't want to be allianced so that we go into wars. On the other hand, we're only at wars with pirates now. That's a lot of money. You're a bastard. Okay.
Nah, don't be ashamed.
All right. It's actually pretty easy. It's almost ridiculously easy once they get to a tipping point.
Now at war.
Okay, that's fine. You're whatever. Once it gets to a point and you're able to get like the +8, +15, plus whatever the hell, then I mean it's easy to stay in alliance. It's weird actually. I don't like this diplomacy thing. Like I understand, I mean even in civilization, your allies get into war, well you're in war now too. Although I think in civilization, don't they give you the option? It's like, do you want to support them in the war? And then you can say yes. But it's very hard to get the pirates up to any level when you reach ally and then they keep fighting. Honestly, I don't see any benefit to the alliance. I really don't. It is better to just let the AI... I mean, these two got me into the war with Beryl. I wasn't fighting her. But they got me in, and then because my reputation with her was so low, I couldn't get out. So... honestly, there is no benefit to alliance. Stick in trade rights. It's so easy to manage, and that's all you really need. You just want access to the goods that they've got in their shops. Alliance, just there's no point. It's pretty dumb. Wow, that is some frame rates right there. That is some very poor frame rate. What is going on? Okay, so I want you to come with. Do we have this stuff over here, or am I going to have to just go over to the next? Okay, I'm buying it, but I'm not getting it. Well, all right.
Aye.
Actually, no. You stay here. Meanwhile, you two going to go on a little buddy adventure after we pick up some sewing machines, which is a bizarre kind of adventure to go on. Oh, I see. We have double lines here. That's interesting. Right. Now I had meant to make a purchase. What don't I have yet? The Passage? Anoholic? Merry Christmas? I had meant to buy those, so that I could, boy, at this point I don't actually know if we're going to make it to Cape Trelawney in time for this quest.
Haven't you ever wanted help, Gov?
Yes, I'm working on it. 22? Boy, I don't know. I don't know. I may have slacked a little bit there. Although it's hard to say that. It's actually very difficult to get some of those things with the distance it requires. Not that...
I'm confident it's ready to go.
I'm sure you are.
You look as radiant as ever.
What in the hell do you think you are doing? You have got to be kidding me. What? Oh, damn it. I hope that doesn't... I don't think that'll show up on the video. Accidentally opened another program. Because
Printed news ever
I
done
am
out?
working
Why should
on
it?
this, sir.
Not an inclination
I need
of
you
yours, is it?
to go away. You brought me down last time.
If you insist, I won't stand in your way.
Oh, I only have that option once, huh? 15 is pretty good.
It's no problem. Our typesetter...
That's half of my stuff there.
Disgrace?
That is
You
half
gained
my junk.
An influence bonus.
I wonder if that's going to become more difficult as the game progresses, actually. You. Have we...
Aye.
How do I gain access to this?
Hold the crane.
Not that way, apparently. Alright, come back. Okay. Anyway, what are we actually doing here? We need to come up with 500 engineers. Okay. I'm going to go back to the old world since I know what that's going to require. From right here. So I can get this done via... Let me get my calculator out here. Via... Let's say about 1,700. Let's just do it exact. Let's just do it exact. 880. Now, do I need this? I mean, I can just basically copy what we've got, but... Alright, so that gives me what we're doing on this island. That'll be fairly easy to replicate. Cape Trelawney. So, we need 4 fishery. 4 fishery. We do not have anywhere near that. Now we do. This may become very full very quickly. We have 5 schnapps, which happened last episode. So we're all good there. 5 knitters. And that we don't have. So we're going to have to put that in. If I do... Ah, shoot. I won't make it because of that. But I could get on the other... No, I couldn't. No, I couldn't. And then these ones are big, right? So I couldn't fit that in anywhere. Well, okay. I guess we'll just do as we must. Aggravating as that is. Alternatively... yeah, actually, that might do it. It's a little weird. It's a little weird, but okay. So there's 5. Let me get this thing back up and running. Slaughterhouse. That is on this part of the island. I have two slaughter homes. I'm just looking here, because maybe I can rotate that to get something better. Slaughterhouses are 1 pig farm, 1 sausage, so not bad. I would kind of like to, yeah, you know what, okay, come, let's move you over a minute. This way? How about that way? So I can run a road out the back, and then I can grab a pig and farmin'. What's this, though? Let's do that instead. Are you within... I do not recall. I'm going to have to go look at my people real quick and see if I had a worker. Okay, game. A worker that I could exploit for the pig farms. Alright, we'll just continue the road in the back. And that will help there. Okay, so that's my 3. Bakeria. We need a... I think we got it. We got our 2 bakeries, yes. Okay. 3 bakeries. Okay. So I need a whole thing for that because one of these is being used. So 2 grain farms produce 2 bakeries. So I need 1 grain farm, 1 more flour mill, and a bakery. Well, probably easiest, because that won't fit in there, right? Oh, it will. I see.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Excellent. Okay, well, you know what? I'll put it this way. There's a door here now, so that makes sense. We will put another flour mill in. And
your ship has returned from its voyage.
Then, okay, you guys
Fleet awaiting orders.
need to come up here as quickly as possible so that we can offload this. Oh, yeah, okay, we'll make it. Excellent. Excellent. Might actually get a quest done this time. Wouldn't that be spectacular? Too many transporters. Yeah, I don't want to upgrade you, so I guess it's time to just put in another warehouse. That is cheap and easy, so we can do so. I mean, that's going to be kind of dead space anyway, so let's just do it. But if I put it here, like I'd originally kind of thought of, then it allows me to connect up a road. And if I were looking at 3 and 2, and that's still not gonna do diddly squat, is it? Okay, actually, yeah. Un momento. Okay. Just a momento. This. Okay. This? You know, I mean, having 2 warehouses side by side is kind of, but it makes it fit. Oh! That outhouse is what was doing it. I see. We will move you and possibly destroy you. Grab you and make something like that. And then, I was, you know, gonna put it across the way, but there's actually no point to that when I can just, can we just delete, let's just delete the outhouse there. We will move you. Yeah, you don't fit there. This doesn't do what I want it to do. And if I move the road in, okay, let's think about that. Let's go like this and that. And how about... Now, it still doesn't let me put it over there, but it gives me an option for something slightly more interesting. Could I...
We know field.
No, it does. Interesting. Okay. Well, I mean, this is nothing, but that's fine too. Sometimes you just gotta have a little bit of prairie with an apple tree or two in it. How about a well? Sure. Okay. And I mean, I could have put an outhouse out here, I suppose, but whatever. So that works now. But what was I doing? Oh yeah, I needed a thing. But first I need to offload my ship.
Frigate first class. Got news?
Yes.
A little love is all we
Usable
ever
on
wanted.
ship, self-repair 600% with active healing. Now with more active healing. This gives me 800 hit points. Yeah, that's far more. 300.
Ready for a challenge.
300,000 is what that's worth. You are at loading speed. So that's useful for the ships that I've got mostly roaming around, like you.
We assist however we may.
Your movement speed. And my other... are you guys over in the New World? Maybe I can actually get you while you're here to offload. Haha. Oh, wait a minute. No, these are the guys I had sitting over here specifically so they could... Okay, well, whatever. Back to Cape Trelawney.
Stations!
You know what? You can have him. That's fine. Whatever. Go back to the old world, if you please. And here's my fleet. These are all... Yeah, okay. 4 clippers seems rather... Well, I mean, it's too much. But, on the other hand, if I do end up developing these other islands, then I can start making a trade network. I'll have my escort frigates and some clippers, and then some extra clippers to hang out for whatever transport nonsense, and yada 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 yada. Okay. Back to this thing here. 1 soap factory.
Every man will be avenged.
Stop. If you stopped coming near my things, I wouldn't shoot you. And then we'd just all be happy together. I would rather actually be happy with all the NPCs. I would totally be cool with that. Soap factory. That was down here, correct? Yes. So we have our 1 soap factory, which is all we actually need. I'm going to put in the other industrial fence.
Stand back, I would. Looks like the tubes need a flush.
Not that that's a whole lot. It's not really much of a requirement at all, in fact. But it's something anyway, right? Or we could make it more interesting. I could put something down there. What do we actually have here? Crates, barrels, cargo stacks, cargo containers, a footbridge. Just going over the road there? Is that how that works? Oh yeah. Okay, interesting. Metal piping, a shed, a water tower. Well, you know, this one makes sense to have a fence because the building itself doesn't have a fence. So let's do something more interesting with this. Like fat rendering stuff and... Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one.
Throw it in the furnace.
Steel pipes doesn't make any damn sense back there. We'll put some barrels and some crates.
Cultivated quite
Yeah.
thirsty
What
there.
is this anyway? Tanks? We'll say it's tanks that the tallow goes into, or something. Oh! This whole time, that is actually the front. Okay, well. Oops. That's, kind of gross, actually. Just, you wouldn't think too many people would really be that interested in seeing how the sausage is made. Stop it! Okay, sorry. I keep getting distracted here. So soap factory is good to go. We need 2 breweries. Please tell me we have those. Do we have beer at all at this island?
We look out for each other.
We
here.
totally do. So the brews are brewed. Okay, so there's the malt house, so there's the brewery. We have our 2 breweries. Perfect. But now we need a cannery. This is where the new stuff comes in. Do you guys have access to? Nope, it is definitely their next one up. So I do have 200 artisans, so we can get that started right away. Let's go check out our canneries over here. Right. Okay, this is the weird, wacky, wonderful one that had a massive amount of cattle farms. Holy crap. 8 cattle farms, 8 red peppers, make 8 artisanal kitchens, make 6 canneries. 6 canneries is enough for 11,700 artisans, or 7,800 engineers. That's some pretty crazy fractional nonsense. Let's go back to this and see. I only had like 2 canneries in this place, right? Or did I have 1? 1 cannery, 1 kitchen, 2 kitchens. 2 kitchens, 2... Okay, yeah, because it breaks down. So, 2 red peppers, 2 cattle farms, 2 kitchens, and a cannery, and an iron mine. And you have the cannery. Okay. So let's go back to Cape Trelawney here, because I think most of my people are now in this place. 2 for cigar factories. Okay, you probably can't be here. I'm going to have to... oh, shoot. I sent them back home already. Well, that's okay. I've got plenty of my own. I can start sending some people. Let's actually look at trade union item. There we go. Okay. Clay pits, limestone, clay pits, you say. Clay pits, you say. Ah, okay. Brick factories lowers all maintenance cost, increases productivity, and increases productivity. So, what did you do again? I only saw what she actually affected.
The people
increases productivity by 10. So nothing, basically. Ah, perfect. I have a
Your
canner.
ship has returned from its voyage.
I have slaughterhouses too, to a butcher. Affects slaughterhouses. That is not the same... Oh, it is. Okay. Well, Shazbat. That's going to require me to put in a trade union and probably relocate those slaughterhouses. Oh, okay. Well, if I can somehow get that over, possibly swap those, or we just settle for not having a full deck. But in that case, I mean, you know. But really, because these are the same size, so I could just swap them. This isn't being affected by anything except that. Alright. Well, we'll put one down here anyhow, just because it needs to be. Back side, that's the front side. Okay. So that is that trade union, and you, sir, will now make it to... Ah, damn it, where'd you go? You. Workforce needed. Lowers the workforce. Fantastic. What is the workforce here? I need to get that out of my way. Minus 50 workers. So now it cost 40 workers. They're not happy. Why are you not happy? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, we'll probably rearrange a little bit of that. Okay, so we got our canners. We've got our ooh. Holy crap, Moonshiner, you are fantastic. Please tell me I was intelligent enough to put one down. Well, okay, it does affect the distillers. Let's put her in here anyhow. So it affects potato farms. Okay. Oh, fantastic. You're hired. It affects many. She affects many. Look at that. Not everybody, but you know, enough that it's going to be pretty great. Coffee roaster. I'm willing to bet that's another one that's going to go. Soap factory. That's the soap factory. Blast and darn. Okay, well if I move that over, I'll just swap their sides, and then that'll get that in there too. Let's do it. Ah.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Stupid.
If you pop off now, you'll be back in time for tennis.
All right. Let's go look at that. No, I don't want. I don't know. Leave me alone. Did this come back? It did.
Fleet ready?
And of course you are not where I'd like you to be. Okay. Frigate, tube worm. Oh, did we have tube worm and tube worm 1? Tube worm, tube. Okay. So begins the escort on way down here. Well, I think that'll be fine to make it home without escort, but well, we'll just leave it. Okay. So, yeah. Just need to pop some canneries together. We just need one sewing machine, factory, fur dealer, spectacles, rum. Okay. So, little bit more, but very doable. I mean, that island is meant to be pretty self-sustaining, it looks like. We will have to get rum, though. It's going to require 2 rum. So we'll have to set up another trade route specifically for that from the New World. And I am only producing... I've only got... You guys are the rums, right? Yeah.
Storeroom's full, boss.
Well, okay. I mean, that's actually beneficial if we're full, because
boss.
it just means that I'm... But we are running rapidly. Oh, okay, never mind. I was going to say we're rapidly running out of room to expand this, but that's not true at all. These oil fields, though, are taking up a lot. Like a lot of room.
Celebrate your leadership.
But that's okay, I guess. Oh, hey, what are we doing down here?
There's only a few things I remember were better when I was young.
Seas, the sails, okay.
You're not too important to help an old man up a
Not
hill.
at all. Oh, here's a clipper. Fantastic. Let's take one at full sail. How about that? Perfect. What'd we get for that?
I'm feeling really proud.
Ooh. Lumberjacks, charcoals, and okay. Well, actually, let me look at this real quick. That would be good for. I was going to say it would be good for sewing machines, but that's not. Who? Somebody uses the charcoal maker, and I forget what that's for. Is it weapons makers? Nah, I don't know. Probably. Anyway, this one's been going on quite long, so I'm going to end this one here, and I will see you next time.